Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. They've done it! Mbappe is herring after that one. Kimmich. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's gone for a throw-in. Van Dijk. And it's Bellingham. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's green grass ahead of him. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Kimmich. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Szoboszlai. Kvaratskhelia. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh no, he's got that wrong. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Haaland, and the counter is on.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Rodri, can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. Mbappe, and it's Szoboszlai. Can he latch on to this? Kvaratskhelia, shapes to shoot!
Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes. Yeah. Can he finish? It's loose, and it's come back out to him. It's a loose ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Kimmich. It's Bellingham. Passes short and sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Diaz. Can he get it through? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Haaland. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Now it's Szoboszlai. Rodri. Kimmich. And here's Haaland. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Diaz. Now it's Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Haaland. Kvaratskhelia.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Kimmich. Mbappe. Deftly away. Mbappe. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Tries to pass it through. There they go, hunting in tacks. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodri. And it's Szoboszlai. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Mbappe. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And here's Haaland. Shin to shin. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Here we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Kvaratskhelia.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Here's Rodri. Haaland touches it back. Mbappe! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Kimmich gathers from the goal kick. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. He's got full! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Shifted it to the flank. Well, they can break here. And he's intervened well there. And that was nowhere near his best. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rodri. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rodri. It's a good spell of possession, this. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Gabriel. Kimmich. Rodri. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe looking to run onto it. Diaz. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10, numero 7, numero 15, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 21, Pierre Aubameyang, il numero 13, il numero 20.
Bruno Fernandes has it in a wide position.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Aubameyang. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Byrne. Musiala. Up towards the front line. Sorloth. Mohamed Salah, he is just caressing the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Aubameyang. Flings it. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Sorloth is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Aubameyang. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Could move up a gear here. Driving on and making good progress. Ajax couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wants to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And here's Aubameyang. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kimmich takes control of it and he's on the move. Great vision. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland is onto this. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Szoboszlai goes short. Now the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Rodri. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early.
There's a quick free kick. It's a good spell of possession. Lewandowski! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
Bellingham really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's forced to go back. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Lewandowski. Rodri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Kimmich receives it in a good position here. Now it's Haaland. Shot could be on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goes looking wide. Threads one in. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kimmich. Haaland knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Diaz. Looking for the run. Now it's Bellingham. Tchouameni. Konate producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Italy with this to level it up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Italy grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! And they've got their lead back. So what's your view on that goal then?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Kimmich. Some good work on the right flank here. Great ball, and he's in here. It's Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Bellingham, who's on a run down the left wing. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Diaz in acres of space. Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kimmich.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Lewandowski. Szoboszlai going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kimmich. Bellingham. And it's been played through. Lewandowski. Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box, informazioni dello stadio riceveranno.
Here we go again then.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Diaz. That's very neat. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Real chance! Cleared without complication. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn...
Climbs up big! Goal, Italy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15. Numero 18.
Time for changes on
10,
both sides, actually.
Numero 4.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager...
Decent chance!
Il numero 14.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. No, that's been intercepted.
Ajax really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Corner then. Corner number 3 coming up. Italy have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Haaland. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Ajax really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's in a chance! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Italy take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Sørloth. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Haaland. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Bruno Fernandes. They really do have to make something of this. Out of play for a goal kick.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. And it's made its way to him. Looking for the run. It's come to nothing. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Nuno Mendes. That's a sharp pass. And it's Mendes. Konate. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kimmich. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Looking for options for movement, and he shoots! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The major moment in the game. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen! And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely. He's had a shot! Goal, Italy! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Italy have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri. Diaz. Now it's Bellingham. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need...
There's the shot! That's a decent clearance. Nuno Mendes. Now he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Rodri cuts it out. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And that was nowhere near his best.
Italy really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And they can counter here.
shot! It's a goal! Ajax are level. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Italy have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Threads one in. Now the delivery. Kimmich.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Italy are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
And the game has already resumed here. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, they can break here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Diaz.
That'll be a throw.
And here's Bellingham. Passing nice and neat. Szoboszlai. Here's Haaland. Kimmich. And it's Rodri. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? And that's a good chance, surely!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot!
Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Italy go into the lead. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
And here's Lewandowski.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. They've got a corner here. Italy have their third corner.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15, numero 18, numero 10, numero 25. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22, il numero 21, Pierre Aubameyang, il numero 9, il numero 23. Cambio di giocatori.
And he's taking no chances there. Now this could be a chance. Chooses to go back. Now this could be a chance. Not the most accurate pass.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Musiala. Musiala! Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Wan-Bissaka has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And they've got rid. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Some really good ball movement. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he welcomes it in. Crosses it in.
Italy nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 4.
Italy have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Il numero 14, il numero 41.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. And here's Haaland. Goulet. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And Dijk gets over and intercepts. Musiala, played out to the left flank.
Ci saranno 3
Musiala
minuti di
in
recupero.
acres of space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Bellingham. Now it's Aubameyang. That is a great pick out. Mbappe gets into some space. He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Rodri plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, important interception. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Decent chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Ricordiamo a tutti
So a
i
brief
tifosi che
breather
sul Max
and then
Spiego
extra
è
time.
possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Into extra time we go. Italy pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's Osimhen. Bellingham. So what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that has left him in a heap. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And he's forced to go back. Engages and forces him off the ball. Spread it left. Now it's Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? And he thumps it clear. Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Stones. Looking to play him in. Mendes gets into a good position. He's got tall. Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 3. Viene sostituito
Is there
con
to be
il
drama in
numero
these
6.
final 15 minutes?
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Rodri. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Aubameyang. Vinicius Junior receives it in. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Italy really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Musiala picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. That ball looks a good one, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that will be the final act. Italy can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Italy definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here. He's got away. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Stood up well to him there. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Here comes the cross. Byrne gets good distance on it. And it's made its way to him. And it's Szoboszlai. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here? Decent chance! Goal, Italy! First blood drawn. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Ball's out once more. Rodri. Now it's Szoboszlai. Delivers the ball. And he's taking no chances there. Can he spark a counter here? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Italy are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Threads one in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri is firing after that one. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passes short and sharp.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Mendes. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Knocks it into space. Now he's got two. He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely...
It's Lewandowski! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, such a clever touch. And the ball's gone astray. He'll try to keep this alive. Kimmich is off. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Ajax get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Nice sequence of passes this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's forced to go back. Out towards the flank. Oh, well played. Kimmich. And it's Bellingham. Diaz. Played in deep. Chance! Cleared without complication. Rodri. Szoboszlai.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. That's good play. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Italy head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Out to the left it goes. Ajax finding their passes. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Some really good ball movement. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Haaland. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. And he was alert to it. Van Dijk gets it clear. Lewandowski. Kimmich. And Mendes. And here's Mbappe. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he shoots! It's in!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Italy go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
This looks... And the shot! Goal! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Mbappe. Bellingham receives it in a good position here.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Could move up a gear here. Now it's Diaz. Played back into the centre. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Wan-Bissaka. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Diaz with the climbs up big. Oh, what has happened here? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Mbappe.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouameni. Can he get it through? Cross flung in towards the middle. Cleared away. And try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 5. Numero 16. Numero 15. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Mendes.
11. Il numero 21. Pierre Aubameyang.
Alex
Il numero
Bellingham.
14.
Oh, good read.
Il numero
That's great
8.
positioning.
Il
So
numero
good from him.
41. Il numero 22.
Bruno Fernandes.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, good spread. Back towards the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? Into the last 5 minutes. He's found the way through. Bellingham plays it in. It's a mighty effort! He scores! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Italy could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Signori e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He's got away. Now the cross.
Great vision.
Chiesa. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Chiesa. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will...
There's the shot! Goal! Ajax! And Ajax take the lead.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Ajax are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
So, what can they make of this?
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Chiesa. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Wan-Bissaka attempts a clearance. Italy have the chance to go the other way.
And it's Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball.
Takes a shot!
They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, can he get onto this?
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Mohamed Salah. That's tidy. Opts to play it back.
That is a brilliant interception.
Italy are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Haaland! And that is expertly dealt with. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chiesa. That's a good run down the left. He's found a way through. Lewandowski.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chiesa. Lewandowski. Defending of the desperate variety. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And that has put paid to that.
Italy truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. He might be in here. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Climbs up big. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he can clear it away. Chiesa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He has found the way through. Tries a shot. Same again. Same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
So off we go once more.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Kimmich. Lewandowski providing an outlet on that flank. It's a mighty effort! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Kimmich. The message is clear, none shall pass. Mbappe knocks it into space, and the through ball, and he's managed to get free. It's gone in, he's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Italy looking to pass their way through. Haaland! Oh, shooting chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Haaland being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's looking wide. And it's hoisted clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewandowski for Szoboszlai. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
It's just beyond his reach. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, this looks sharp. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Szoboszlai. Mendes could try cutting inside. He's got tall. In he goes again. He's scored. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 5, numero 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 16.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Il numero 21.
Tchouaméni.
Il numero 11.
Yildiz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. 75 minutes played. Nuno Mendes. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Ajax have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Ajax clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Osimhen. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Osimhen. Some really good ball movement. Just 5 minutes left. Haaland! He's missed, but not by that far. Aubameyang. Wan-Bissaka. Bellingham.
Italy really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He has a look up. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Italy have reclaimed it.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Wan-Bissaka puts his foot on the gas. Well, now here's a good battle. Oh, smashing header! And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Sanchez makes the interception.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like the look of this guy, Federico Di Marco. He reminds me all the time of a frustrated winger. That position didn't quite work out for him, and now, as a fullback, he can't resist any opportunity to get forward and assist with what's going on up front. He really does add an extra dimension to this attack.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Martinez.
He is through here. Kluivert!
Well, that
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Out to the right. Always onto this. And he's away.
Italy still without a single shot on target.
Oh, good-looking ball. Martinez.
Is onto it in a flash.
That's good vision.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Rafinha. Gravenberg.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
For Rice. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Szoboszlai.
Mbappe goes for a shot! Goal, Italy!
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Mbappe.
And he's picked out the run.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
This looks promising. Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Mbappe. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
Kvaratskhelia. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Kluivert.
Looking to play him in.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pass somewhat off target. Szoboszlai. That has been cut short. Now it's Rafinha. Done delicately.
Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well-timed, excellent interception. Ødegaard. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through.
Kluivert
Driving forwards. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Italy have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Here we go again. Italy carrying a one-goal lead. And they're back on the ball again. Szoboszlai, who's set up one goal so far. That's been cut out, well played. Kluivert. Out of play for a throw. Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. Passing nice and neat. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to retrieve it. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland looking to get on the end of this. This might spell danger. Out towards the flank. Dimarco. Dimarco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Sanchez spots it and intercepts. Haaland looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Played out towards the right wing, and the pass is intercepted. Kvaratskhelia looking to run onto it.
Substitution on the field, number 21,
Matheus Cunha.
Lautaro Martinez. Number 9, Rafinha.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book.
Number 20, Alvarez. Number 11, Dembele. Number 38, Gravenberch. Number 13, Matheus Cunha. Substitutions taking place.
Konate gets across to intercept that. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. That's a little off target. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham. And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Into the last quarter of an hour. And that is a little undercooked.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through.
Chance! And yes, it's there! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe.
Lovely ball and
And the finish!
Thuram looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Good read, needed to be. Alvarez. Strong running down that left flank. He's a sharp little ball here. DiMarco gets it clear. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberg.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Has a look and plays it forward. And the counter is on. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
And just a quick reminder
How do
today
you look
to
back on the
please
game
drink
then, Jim?
responsibly.
Italy
Anyone
definitely
feeling
impressing me
intoxicated or
here,
behaving in an
especially the way
inappropriate
that
manner will
attack
be removed.
clicked.
Thank you
Whether
very
it
much
was
for your
link-up play,
cooperation.
running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish every...
Mbappe! Goal, Italy!
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vietnam really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chouameni. Vietnam
Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Gravenberg. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Italy are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Chouameni, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. And it's Messi. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe. Kimmich. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's played through for him. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. Chouameni, nicely aimed pass. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly...
Chance for a shot! And another try! Oh, what a... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Italy can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile.
Yeah, clumsiness could have cost them there. They can tidy that up.
Gravenberg. Mbappe. And it's DiMarco. Kvaratskhelia. Rice. And here's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Just eases him off the ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. Alvarez.
Decent progress down the left.
He has found the way through.
Great chance!
Oh, it's come loose. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai has quick. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione.
And so we're off again.
Rice. Now, can they get him away? No, he's just misjudged that one. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Szoboszlai. Rice.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
And he's heaved it away. Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Kvaratskhelia. Tchouaméni producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Oh, well played, well played.
Szoboszlai. Tries to pass it through, and he's got the beating of his man.
Chance! Goal, Italy! And again they hit the front.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's come to nothing.
Italy are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Tchouaméni is fouled.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aims beyond the defence.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to play it through.
He's had a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 7. Numero 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 19.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cambio di giocatori.
Quality ball. And it's Doué. Looking to play.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And the game is well and truly turned on its head!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager...
There's the shot!
Should have equalised.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Pulisic.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Messi. De Bruyne. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's De Bruyne. Italy must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every...
Real chance! He scores!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Taken back almost at once. Messi. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Messi. He is through here.
And Messi!
A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Messi. De Bruyne. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Italy can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Italy desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.